Just to ask you when you expect the international board to actually start allowing these foreign companies to list there.
Well, the chairman of the Chinese Securities Regulatory Commission said 2 weeks ago in Shanghai that the international board is closer and closer. And I have no further insight into the time frame for the international board. But I would like to direct your attention to the fact that I believe that international board in Shanghai will be very successful. And that's because China has a very large investor base. They have a lot of money to invest. And there's a very strong demand for high-quality stock.
Do you already have applicants? If so, how many and who are they?
I know journalists are always interested in that. I have talked to a number of companies that are interested, but the formal application process has not started.
When will it start?
Well, when the board is announced, then it will start.
Okay, let's just I want to ask you about the so-called higher listing standards that you plan for the board. What's the criteria? How is it going to be different to some of your competitors?
There will be, as I understand it, there will be separate rules for the international board. But I don't expect them to be so different from the prevailing rules in Shanghai. And on the timing, let me just add, when the Chairman Shang says it's getting closer and closer, I believe it's very close, because for those of us who know him, he is a very cautious person, and he does not say these words very lightly.
Okay, what will be the impact, do you think, on domestic share trading when we do get these listings and trading begin?
Well, this is kind of speculation. I have no insights.
Okay, let's just talk also about how it affects the internationalization of the RMB as well. It's an important stage, I suppose, in that.
Yes, that's a very important topic. Yeah. Well, you brought up this internationalization of the RMB. I and Director Chen of the Hong Kong Bureau of Financial Services together went to Malaysia and Indonesia just last week to promote the international use of RMB in these countries. And the reception we had there was overwhelming. It was very, very warm, and the participation was very strong. We realized that there was a very strong demand for RMB's use in these countries.
Fang Xinghai, just also, how, if we don't have a fully convertible RMB, there's no way, is it really, that Shanghai can be an international finance center? In order to achieve that and to be a global player, you have to have full convertibility, don't you?
I agree with you. But China is a slightly different country. For most countries, if they want to make their currencies internationally used, they have to make their currencies fully convertible first. Now, China, we are doing it sort of reversely, and that is we are making it internationally used first before we make it convertible. And the reason that we could do so is that China is a huge country, and for those who hold RMB, they're not afraid of the value of the RMB. They can use the RMB to purchase a lot of goods and services from China. And that is behind this strong demand for RMB in overseas markets. But as more and more RMB accumulates in overseas markets, then that would put pressure on the convertibility of the RMB, and that will push forward the convertibility.
Fang Xinghai, thank you very much indeed for joining us, the Shanghai Financial Services Director there. Just getting some breaking